it's Abby. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm known on YouTube as Fibromom. The channel here is based on everything with chronic illnesses, not just fibromyalgia, although it does seem to be the common one. Okay, you guys, you know there's so many symptoms that comes with fibromyalgia. It's really hard to keep track of them. Minor and major symptoms. Now remember, everyone is different. One of you could have 10 of these symptoms, and they're all pretty mild, headaches, regular aches and pains, that kind of thing. And then another person could have just 5 of those symptoms, and they could be very bad, like migraines, constant flare-ups, light sensitivity. There can be so many. Alright, so let's just get started, you guys, because there's quite a few. So I'm going to try to get through them pretty quickly on my phone. If you can, grab a piece of paper and a pen. Make just one little line for each symptom that you have, because I'm really curious to see what you have at the end of it. I should have done this myself. Just something I thought of. Alright, it's a long list, you guys. Just remember, there's plenty of other invisible illnesses that mimic fibromyalgia that are a lot alike, like MS, Lyme's, CFS, ME. There's tons of them. You can pause the video really quick if you'd like to grab your paper and pen. Alright, number 1, activity level decreased to less than 50% of pre-illness activity level. 2, cold hands and feet. 3, cough. 4, craving carbs. 5, delayed reaction to physical activity or stressful events. I was talking about this to a couple people before. I call it like the flight or fight. Flight or fight? Is that what it's called? I don't remember. But it's, like something terrible happens to like another family member, or your friend just had a baby. Whatever it is, it's like something that pops up. Something really great or something really bad. Someone passes away. It's like you go in this mode where you can handle it. Once it's all soaked in, get that minute to breathe, it'll hit you like a ton of bricks. I think that's what it's talking about. That's why we could have flare. A flare can come a week, a month later. 6, dryness of eyes and or mouth. 7, family members with fibromyalgia. 8, fatigue made worse by physical exertion or stress. I think that's a very popular one for fibro. 9, feeling cold often, feeling hot often. 11, frequent sighing. You guys ever realize how much I do that in videos? I edit a lot of it out, but heart palpitations. So like different patterns, I believe that's what that means, like really quick ones, or it's not steady. 13, hoarseness. 14, increased thirst. 15, low blood pressure, below 110/70. 16, low body temperature below 97.6. 17, low-grade fevers. I have another video for that. You might see it before this one or right after. 18, night sweats. 19, poor circulations in hands and feet. By the way, cinnamon can help with that. 20, recurrent flu-like illness. 21, shortness of breath with little or no exertion. 22, severe nasal allergies, new or worsening allergies. 23, sore throat. 24, sweats. 25, symptoms worsened by air travel. 26, symptoms worsened by stress. 27, symptoms worsened by temperature changes. 28, tender or swollen lymph nodes, especially in the neck and underarms. I've noticed a little in my neck sometimes, but I don't think to check that. 29, tremor or trembling. 30, unexplained weight gain or loss. Yes, especially weight gain. Chest pain, diffuse swelling, growing pains that don't go away once you are done growing. 34, headache. 35, inflamed rib cartilage, joint pain, lumpy, tender breasts, morning stiffness, muscle pain, muscle spasms, muscles twitching, muscle weakness, pain that ranges from moderate to severe, pain that moves around the body, paralysis, or severe weakness of an arm or leg. I'll put my answers at the end of the video for you guys too, if you're just curious. Restless leg syndrome, rib pain, scalp pain like hair being pulled out, tender points or trigger points, TMJ syndrome, just like that, jaw pain, voodoo doll poking sensation in random places, like your nerves are being pinched. Alright, now these are all neurological. I can't talk, you guys. Neurological? Alright, 52. Blackouts, brain fog, feeling spaced out, inability to think clearly, lightheadedness, noise intolerance, numbness or tingling sensations, photophobia, which is sensitivity to light, seizures, seizure-like episodes, sensation that you might fainting, tinnitus, ringing, I can never say that right, it's ringing in your ears, which Some of you might remember in older videos, but I was very hard of hearing, so that might just be my problem there. Vertigo or dizziness. Okay, now the next ones are equilibrium or perception. All right, 66. Bumping into things, clumsy walking, difficulty balancing, difficulty judging distances when driving, directional disorientation, dropping things frequently, feeling disoriented, frequent tripping or stumbling, not seeing what you're looking at, poor balance and coordination, staggering gait, not seeing what you're looking at. I've done that quite a bit. Like looking in a distance and it's like, I'll be like, Nate, look at the swan over there, goose or whatever I said. Here's a water fountain. Some of you call it water bubbler. Okay, now this is about sleep. Alertness, energy, best late at night, altered sleep, wake schedule, awakening frequently, difficulty falling asleep, difficulty staying asleep, excessive sleeping, extreme alertness or energy levels late at night. Isn't that odd? I think that has to do with those glands. What's that called? I can't remember. Falling asleep at random and sometimes dangerous moments, fatigue, light or broken sleep pattern, muscle spasms, twitches at night, narcolepsy, sleep disturbances, sleep starts or falling sensations, teeth grinding, toss and turning, unfreshening or non-restorative sleep. 94. Vivid or disturbing dreams, nightmares. Alright, these now, 95 to 103 have to do with eyes and vision. Blind spots in vision, eye pain, difficulty switching focus from one thing to another, frequent changes in ability to see well, night driving difficulty, occasional blurry vision, poor night vision, rapidly worsening vision, and vision changes. Okay, this is cognitive. Becoming lost in familiar locations when driving, confusion, difficulty expressing ideas and words, difficulty following conversation, especially if background noise is present. Okay, there's difficulty following in a lot of this, so I'm just going to skip the difficulty. Okay, following directions while driving. 109, following oral instructions, following a written instructions, making decisions, moving your mouth to speak, paying attention, putting ideas together to form a complete picture, putting tasks or things in proper sequence. Okay, difficult to recognize faces, difficult speaking known words, remembering names of objects. There's been spoonies that's told me some funny stories with that. Remembering names of people, understanding what you read. Hard, long-term, difficulty with long-term memory, with simple calculations, with short-term memory, distracted during a task, feeling too disoriented to drive, forgetting how to do routine things, impaired ability to concentrate, inability to recognize familiar surroundings, losing track in the middle of a task, remembering what to do next, losing your train of thought in the middle of a sentence all the time, lost ability to distinguish some colors, poor judgment, short-term memory impairment, slowed speech, staring into space trying to think, stuttering, stammering, switching left and right, transposition, reversal of numbers, words, and or letters when you speak. Oh, isn't that frustrating? 140, trouble concentrating, using the wrong word finding difficulty. Yeah, which a lot of spoonies I've talked to have that problem. Anger outbursts, anxiety or fear when there is no obvious cause, attacks of uncontrollable rage, decreased appetite, depressed mood, feeling helpless and or hopeless. Which that's completely normal when you're dealt with an illness that's gonna cause pain and all these other symptoms for the rest of your life. To me, it seems like it'd be perfectly normal. Inability to enjoy previously enjoyed activities, irrational fears, irritability, overreaction, panic attacks, personality changes. Oh, sure, like before and after being diagnosed. Phobias, suicide attempts, suicidal thoughts, tendency to cry easily. Okay, now the next one is all GI, your stomach and stuff. Abdominal cramps, bloating, decreased appetite, food cravings, frequent constipation, frequent diarrhea, heartburn, increased appetite, intestinal gas, irritable bladder, irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, nausea, stomach ache, vomiting, weight gain, weight loss. 178, decreased libido, sex drive, decreased sex drive, I can never say this right when I need to. For those that have endo, you know what I'm talking about. Frequent urination, impotence, menstrual problems, painful urination or bladder pain, pelvic pain, prostate pain, urinary frequency, worsening of PMS. Last section, you guys. You see how I keep messing up my words as we go along? Sensitivities. Alcohol intolerance, hypersensitive to touch, alteration of taste, smell, or hearing, odor sensitivity, sensitive to chemicals in cleaning products, perfume, act, food, to light, to mold, to noise, to odors, to yeast, getting yeast infections frequently on skin. Oh wow, I see, I haven't heard of that one. Sensory overload. Oh my god, yes. We could make a whole nother video about that. Sensitivity to pressure changes, temperature, and humidity. Please let me know in the comment section below if there's one that you want described better, or if you want a video describing it better, just talking about that topic a little bit more. We could do that. Let me know how many of those you have down below. But thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it, especially if you listened all the way through. I know that's a lot of words. So thanks so much for listening. Make sure you comment below, let me know how you're doing, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share it with others that have fibromyalgia. So it'd be kind of interesting to see in the comment section, because a lot of those, I don't know about you guys, but I could relate to so much on that list. I will talk to you in the comment section down below. Alright, love yous.